Okay, so we're back. I'm with Lisa Potter Dixon. This time she gets to do whatever the hell she wants to my face because it's New Year's Eve. It's Christmas Eve. It's party time. We're really going to go for it. She is going to sparkle and shimmer this face to within an inch of its life.
And we are in my house, so I may get Nadine in a sparkly sequin ball gown at the end. It's happening, it's happening.
So basically my base is the same as before.
Yeah.
But Lisa will
top it up.
top it up.
Okay, so we're going to do a purple smoky eye.
Go for it.
We're doing it. Okay, I'm coming back out of camera. I will,
And I'll go back into the middle.
And if you watch this video before, you'll note that my head will pop in every now and again. All right, so first things first, we're going to do the eyes first. Now, I know you've got a bit of base on, but obviously we've taken your concealer off, so we are going to do the eyes first.
Okay.
You've got a bit of brow product in, but I'm just going to put a little bit more in.
I also think the only time I feel like I need brows now is when I've got quite a dramatic, big, smoky eye. I feel like it balances it out a bit.
Yeah, it does. And also with brows, I'm coming back into because it's very important, this bit. Always do your brows first because your brows do balance your face. They make such a difference to your face. If you leave them to the end, your whole makeup look may be too much or too little. So brows first. Precisely my brow pencil, my favourite. If you follow me, you'll know that. I love it. And I'm just going to do a few little hair-like strokes where you need it.
You've got the most perfect brows.
Oh, well, that is years of getting them waxed and tinted, though. Thank you. And I do fill them in a lot as well.
Do you?
Yeah. At the end.
I always feel when I watch your videos, you just don't...
At the ends I do.
Oh, do you? You
Yeah.
put your tails in like me.
Just a bit of tail.
What colour are you using there?
This is actually a new one, which is 3.5.
Okay.
Just doing a tiny little bit. It's kind of just matching your natural brow colour.
shade, yeah, sort of mousy blonde. If you hear anything in the background, okay, so Lisa's got two dogs, P. Diddy and Snoopy, who are playing stroke fighting. And she's got a cat called Kim, and I just said to her, "What Kim?" She went, "Little Kim."
Little Kim, there you go. You can hear them, yeah.
Little Kim. I called her Ninja because she just appeared. We were on the first floor. She just appeared on the windowsill.
Oh, she is great. Okay, I'm putting a bit of the 24-hour brow setter. It's just a brow gel, just a clear one, to keep them in place because you're going to be dancing the whole night along. That didn't make sense. You're going to be dancing all night long. Okay, close your eyes. Do a little dot. So obviously the skin around the eyes is, what, 40% thinner than the rest of the face, would you say? What do you think, Nadine?
Or very crepey and baggy.
Well, it is a lot thinner.
Definitely finer.
Yeah, it's definitely finer. So what that means is that we tend to see a lot more darkness, veins, redness. So concealing will also help to even out the skin on the eyes.
I have to say I put my foundation over my eyelids.
Yeah, and you definitely can. If you're doing an everyday look, do that. But when you're doing more of a party look, you do want to go for something that's a little bit more pigmented, like a concealer. Let's talk about what colours we're going to go for. It's party season, people, which means, woo, it's always party season here.
Yeah. So every day is a party day at the Lisa Potter Dixon house.
Can you just tell the story about when you were looking for a house near mine?
So,
because I really...
Lisa lives in West London, not far from me actually, only about 3 or 4 miles from me. And back in the summer I was looking to move and I wanted a big garden. And I was looking at the roads that are adjacent and I said, I don't mind where we are as long as we're at number, and I won't say because you'll stalk her obviously. And he said, why? And I said, because that's the party house. The party house.
It is the party house. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, now I'm going to take the new Charlotte Tilbury.
Prosecco o'clock.
It is. Why haven't we got Prosecco? You don't like Prosecco.
No, I don't.
You're a vodka girl.
Tequila girl.
I remember.
Which one are you using? Charlotte Tilbury.
Stars in the Eyes palette. Now, I haven't actually tried this before, but I really like the colours.
Oh, test it on me, why don't
I'm going to. I mean, but the thing I love about this is it's got matte shades and it's got shimmery shades as well. But I'm going to go for this kind of matte colour in a moment. But I'm going to start with...
So you'll put that matte grey purpley colour on?
Yep. One. Okay, so I'm just taking my brush to start with and I'm putting it onto the lid like so. So the reason that you want to have a base colour, something like a bronzer colour, is just because it just helps with the blending. It just gives you quite a natural base. If you went straight in with the jewel toned colour, you can make a mess. So this just kind of gets you into the flow of putting your eyeshadow on.
That's a genius tip, because if you use something really highly pigmented and you put it onto a concealer base, it grabs and you can't blend.
Definitely. So this just blends it in.
Almost like you're a professional makeup
I mean,
artist.
who knew? Do you know what I'm going to do? Take my jacket off, because I've noticed that through the years since this jacket has existed, 30, 40 years, the strings everywhere. We are taking a slightly smaller eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take this palette, and we're going to go in to start with this colour here. The other thing I'm doing is I'm not taking this all the way along. We were talking earlier about how Nadine has quite small eyes, beautiful shaped almond eyes, but they're quite small. If we were to take any darkness into the corner here, it's going to close those eyes.
We need to do that.
Yeah, we want to make them bigger. Right, I'm now going for this. This is called Confident Eyes, what we're doing. I'm going for this purple, but more with a shimmer this time. And we're going to go into that outer corner to start with. Now, buff inwards. Do not buff outwards. And
I buff outwards as well.
Well, if you want a blown out smoky eye, buff outwards. But if you want to do something that's going to really complement your shape, make your eyes look bigger, your eyeshadow should not go any further out than this.
Okay.
The angle to your nose to your brow.
Okay.
The minute it goes lower, your eyes look droopy. When you're doing an eyeshadow colour that you might not usually wear, you might think at this point, shit, because you're like, okay, I haven't got much foundation on, I haven't got my mascara on. No, you're not allowed to.
I need to have a look. Oh, okay.
No,
now she said shit. I'm like,
no, it looks great. But what I mean is that if you are looking in the mirror, you have to build, and was it Field of Dreams? Build and he will come.
If you build it, they will come.
That's it. But I mean, you have to build it up, and then we're going to add the foundation, everything else, and wait to see the transformation. You've just got to believe in what you're doing.
Okay.
If it goes under the eye, it can make your under eye look quite bruised.
Yes.
So don't worry. We're going to remove that and conceal.
Because the reason I worry about brick or purple is because I'm worried it's going to make my dark shadows look worse.
Oh no, not if you conceal properly.
Okay.
Next up, I'm going to take a little bit of this Bobbi Brown limited edition Christmassy thingy-majig called...
I dare you to go on counter and ask for the Bobbi Brown Christmassy thingamajig.
They'll get it. No, it's the Sugar Plum Smoky Crystal palette, and I'm going to use the Sugar Plum, which is this beautiful purple tone. And these are more these are kind of compact glitter. It's beautiful, isn't it?
And again, like you said in the last video, you apply the shimmer to the highest point of the eye, which is directly over the eyeball, which is over the pupil if you close your eye.
Exactly, because then you're going to make the most of it and make your eyes look bigger. Okay, look up for me. Right, so I'm just taking some micellar water on a cotton pad. Watch this.
Because I didn't have any concealer around my eyes at all.
Look at that.
Makeup off.
It's a lot of excess. Right, we're going to go for some liner now. I'm using a gel eyeliner in a pot. And we're going to do quite a dark line, but not too thick along the eye, the lash line. You can do this with a kohl pencil, with a felt tip liner if you want to. If you were me, you could even, if you have an eye shape like me, I'm going to come in and show you.
Move this out the way, don't sit on that palette. Right, come.
You can just focus. Take it from the corner of the eye, and you can almost just use your
That's what I do. I use my finger and
yeah,
smudge
I
out.
love that. I love it. Let's have a look in the mirror now, though, in case that... No, that works. So you can do that and take it, and we can do that on the Nadine too, but we're going a little bit more out now. But what I would do as well is I would take it all the way along the lash line and really buff it out. So what we're going to do with Nadine is just take it up like this, but just about halfway along the lash line. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just buffing this in. What you'll notice is that I don't put too much foundation on. So I've actually, that was one pump and I've got half of it left on my hand. The biggest mistake that women make is putting on too much foundation. Always do a lighter coverage foundation like this and then a heavier concealer, which is exactly what you do, Nadine. Because otherwise, what you're doing is you're putting on too much foundation to compensate for dilemmas. And you can cover those dilemmas with concealer. Okay. Grab that concealer, a little bit of the NARS Longwear, Radiant Creamy Concealer. Now I'm going to put concealer on now, and I will put a bit of concealer on afterwards too. So I'm doing right underneath the eyes and blending that through. I've removed any dropout from the eyeshadow, and we're going to be building the eyes up more. So that's why we're going to need to add some more. Get right under the eye, and then this is a good opportunity to just sweep your brush from the corner of the eye, going upwards to remove any eyeshadow that's dropped down to this area here, which we do not want, because that is then going to make the eyes look droopy. It's the only word I can think of. Okay, do you want to go a bit closer so people can see so far? This is halfway through. Oh my god, that purple is stunning. So now what we're going to do is add mascara before we do anything else, and you're going to do that. Where's that?
So we lost the mascara. I went down her sofa and just found another brow product.
Okay, so this isn't finished yet, but you're going to have a look. You're going to put your own mascara on.
You don't mind?
No, I do mind a bit, but I really want you to put your own mascara on.
Okay. Why do you like people to put their own mascara on?
Because no one puts on mascara like that person, as good as that person.
That's a great colour.
Isn't it?
Can you see that?
Okay, don't look long enough, too long.
Okay, sorry.
Layer that on. This is why you need, if you're not going to do lashes and you want that kind of effect, by the way, I'm so shiny, I must be working hard. You want to go for a jet black mascara. Do not mess around.
Is that enough or do you want more?
That's enough for now, and we're going to put more on in a minute. Okay.
I'm loving the shadow colour.
Good.
It's beautiful.
Do you want a bit of proper glitter?
Yeah, do whatever you want, my darling.
I'll do that.
I trust you implicitly, which is good, right? I thought these videos would just be interesting for you because you know that I'm really stuck in a makeup rut and I tend to wear the same things. And I think when you work with somebody that's a brilliant makeup artist who also happens to be a creative makeup artist, and if you look at Lisa's Halloween / Christmas tutorials, you see that actually she does proper full on, like, you know, cracked face Barbie, witches, all that sort of stuff. You just makes you think outside your box. I think it's really clever.
It's because you just told me that I've been too safe now, so now I'm going glitter.
Oh my god, yeah, that's why.
Just a little bit. So this is by KARLA Powell, who's a makeup artist. She is brilliant, and I'm using her Fix Potion glue too, actually, because they're two of my favourite glitters. Just a tiny bit.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Let's just do this without her watching. If you're going to use glitter, you
just
need...
saying nice things about you when you went off camera as well.
Oh,
I might
thank
take
you.
it all back
Thanks.
now.
I'm just using a little bit of this Fix Potion right in the centre. So remember my rule, centre of the eye. So I'm just putting a little bit of this on. So I'm just putting a bit of this... Oh, this is New Year's Eve.
That is actually a purple proper pot of love.
All right, hold on. Witch's Potion.
Now that's out.
There we go. Right, okay, now we're just going to blend it in a little bit with... by pushing it in. So when you've got glitter and you put your glue on, you just want to push it in a little bit.
I noticed that you do it. You dab a lot. You don't.
Oh no, dab.
Because that mushes everything around.
It really does. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to take that Charlotte Tilbury palette back again, and I'm just going to take that kind of plummy brown colour from the happy eyes. We've got happy eyes underneath the eye.
Okay.
Okay. Right, okay, bit of bronzer.
Back in the hula.
Back in the hula.
Do you think it's your favourite bronzer of all time?
It is, because it's a matte bronzer and the colour of it is amazing. A little bit, just temples. Oh, sorry, temples. Forehead down to the temples. We're going party, remember? Your eyes do look really big. Right, so we're building it up a little bit. Then we're going in. I'm just going again for that kind of rosy.
Those two again that you love, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to use those now.
Really nice.
So that was
Rocketer and Gold Rush.
Gold Rush, a blend. Okay.
Just because I just think that they warm up, but they're not too much.
They're not poppy, no.
Mm-mm. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're just going to finish with lip. Oh my god, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see the glitter?
Not really, no, I can't, not yet.
Right, I'm going to use...
the new DIOR Backstage Nude Lip Palette.
Yeah.
And it's called...
Universal Neutrals.
Yeah.
So this is it here. Just going to use a little bit of the classic Pillow Talk as a liner to start with. I hate it when you ruin the... They've got like a little Dior stamp on them.
With Dior, and she's just put her fingers on her brushes.
I know, just like mix it all up. Let's try this. Nice. Okay, you ready to see?
Yeah, of course I am.
Oh my god, I hope you like it.
amazing. That's almost holographic.
Isn't it great? But
It's not as full on sparkled as I thought. Can you see that?
it's gorgeous. Do you know what it is? Again, it's what I was saying in the first videos. When you blink, you see the glitter. It looks amazing. People are going to be like talking about your eyes. But it suits you. It's beautiful. It's
Those lip colours are gorgeous.
gorgeous. It's grown up glitter, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah, it's grown up, which is exactly what I asked her to do. Grown up glitter, you see? Look, 56, rocking a glitter eye. Can I just keep it?
You look
Will you come
beautiful.
over on New Year's Eve?
I mean, if I'm not doing anything, you never know. I'm coming around
Well,
there.
she's not going to be doing something on New Year's Eve. Look at that.
Right. I love it. Let me get out of focus.
How close? You go in super close, don't you? Look at that.
And then look down. Yeah. Love. Love it. You look beautiful.
I love that lip colour.
Isn't it? Custom blended just for
Really
you.
nice.
You look stunning.
Oh, I love that.
Right, okay. Let's get you in a sequin dress.
Okay, and then
We'll be back. Here we go. Look at you. Love it.
I feel literally, this is full length and you can't see it. I feel like, as she was known in my family's house, Burley Chassis, Shirley Bassey. Look at you.
You look amazing. Oh, my boobs coming
I'm all
out.
boobs. She's all boobs. I'm all bum, but we're covered in glitter. Look at that.
But look at, hold on. Hopefully this won't. Woo! Look at this. Come on, stand up, have a look. Oh, yes. Full on sequins. Literally love it. But it goes with your eye makeup look.
Diamonds are forever.
Look how beautiful you look. Look how sweaty I look.
You look
Glow.
gorgeous.
It's a glow.
I told you she was brilliant. You must follow her. She's just absolutely the best. If you want some inspiration to take you out of your comfort zone and into the sparkle, shimmer, grown-up, sexy zone. Yeah?
Grown up glitter. It's my new thing.
Grown-up glitter.
You look beautiful.
There you go. I will put all the details below of things I can remember.
I'll write them down for you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for
Thank
subscribing. And obviously, happy party season.
Happy party season.
Sparkle, everybody. Sparkle.
Shimmer and shine. It's party time. See you guys. Bye.